We have a map. Basically, today's topic is map. Map is a simple key value pairs. Here you can see this is a pair, key and value pair. You have a one key here. This one is a key, and after the complete colon, I have written here value. And this map is a type of string and int. So you can see here the first value, which is key, is a string here, and the second value int is value, and here you can see this is a integer, and same follow again. This is a key, this is a value, key and value. All these things are key value pair. This is the idea concept of map. If you don't specify here anything, let's suppose you remove this. So by default, this will be a dynamic and dynamic. You can see here. It is a map of dynamic and dynamic. Okay, so let's make it string and int type. So in map, how you can access a value of a certain key. To access the value, to access the keys, you can write name and age, basically the name of the map, and dot keys. So it will print all the keys, and same with the values. If you write values dot values, it will write provide all the values. Let's run it and see what is the output. You can see here all the keys has been printed, all the values has been printed. Okay, so this is how you can print or get all the values and the keys. Basically, you can see this returns a iterable. The keys of this. What is this? This is basically this, on which the method key has been called. Okay, so this is this, this is this. Hope you have got the idea what this refers to. Okay, so basically the returned iterable has effective length and contains operation based on the length. In the simple language, it simply is returned as the all the keys, and it should be a type of iterable. And a string is coming because we have already defined here the string. That's why it's coming as a string. If I remove it, again I will remove it. So you can see that this is a type of dynamic and dynamic, and the key is iterable of dynamic. Okay, so this totally depends on the value of map, what it takes inside the key and value. So this is the this basically returns a iterable, and you can convert it to a list by using dot to list. Not there, here. Dot to list. You can see here. We have so many things. The first index, the value of the first index of this iterable is empty or not. Last length, any cast, campaign, expand, where, banana, limkana, and everything you can call here. Same with the values. Value also returns a iterable, and basically this is an int type because we have defined here the int. If we don't define any value here, it will be a dynamic type iterable. And this also returns the every value of the map. Okay. Hope everyone has clear. Everyone has. So This is the one way you can define a map. This is the another way you can define a map. So here you have defined an empty map. This map does not contain anything, and after a while you want to add something in the map. So this is the way how you can add the key and values here. Writing the name of the map, after that putting a square bracket, and inside the square bracket you will define the key, and after that equal to you will write the value. Same goes here. Sachin student value. Tony is the key of this map, and the value is self-employed. Name and occupation. If I print this, this one line will print the whole map. You can see here, Sanood job, Sachin student, Tony self-employed. The everything will be printed here. And this is what we can print or get the value of Sanoj map in the key value of the Sanoj key in the given map. Okay, so this is the way you can get. Let's suppose I make this wrong and then I will run this. It says null. Basically, it does not find the value. So when this the key is not identified or not present in the map, it simply returns its value as a null. Okay, this is the new thing for me also. I don't know what it will return. I think that it will provide some error, but it has returned the null. So you can get an idea that if there is a the key is not present in the map, it will simply return null. Okay, so moving further, here this is the map, and map is also a type of iterable. So that's why we can use the for each method. So for each here will take two values. Both are dynamic because here this is a dynamic type. This is basically a type of dynamic and dynamic. That's why it's taking the two dynamic values here. This is it will take two things, which is key and value. Okay. For ease of understanding, I have also written the key and value. So this for each function has another function inside it, and this anonymous function will take two parameters. First is key, and second is value. For every single value of key value pair of this map, and this will execute this function on every key value pair of this method, this map. Okay, so I hope you all have got this also. Basically, this was pretty simple. This is an anonymous function, and we are defining an anonymous function which takes key and value of every map, and it simply prints the value. Dot map function same, but here one more difference we have. Basically, we want to return a map. Using dot map, we have map which takes key and value. Dot map has a return type of map also. So for returning a map, we this dot map also takes a anonymous function. This is you can see a anonymous function with fat arrow. Okay, so this is simply taking two values, key and value, and returning us. This is the symbol of fat arrow. It means this this function takes this and return this value after the fat arrow. This value will be returned. So map entry will be returned, and this map entry takes string. This map entry basically takes two things and convert these values into a map. So simply this is converting into a map. Let's see here. You can see this is the key. So now this is the value, this is the key, this is the value, this is the key, this is the value. Okay, after that we have written this thing with the dot map function. You can see Sanoj job is the key and value is the simple value. Sanoj job colon job. Sachin student colon student. Tony self-employed colon self-employed. Okay, so this is how we can create a map using dot map. Or here I can't do anything. I will not do anything here. So this is the example of dot map on map itself. Okay, dot map is a function and map is a iterable type. Okay, so don't suppose that these both are same. Those both are different. This is the data type. This is a method or a function. Okay, here we have defined an empty list created from map, and using for each on map we will create we will fill items in this list. So here we are taking key and values of this map one by one, and what this will do. This will add the key and value inside this list using the dot add method. So here you can see Sano's job has been added key and value. I have added the key and value and made it a single item. Sachin student, Sony self-employed. Okay. So I have printed here this thing because I have not printed this above here. So this is the print statement for this line, and for the last line, this is the print statement. So this is all about the maps. Is there any question or any doubt which anyone wants to ask or wants to know a new thing with the doubt and ask? Used in all type of iterable. We can use dot map on any type of iterable. Basically, we have three basic type of iterables. Only three are usable. First one is list, set, and map itself. So we can use dot map in every type of iterable. What this method does, this method you can see here dot map takes another method. You can see here this takes another function. This method will take another function with two parameters dynamic and dynamic. Okay. So this is how we have used dot map. Here it is an anonymous function. If you have missed the class of function, then you have to understand it again. So this is an anonymous function inside this map function. You can see here You can see
A
here
simple function
a simple function
is like a machine where
is
we
like a machine where
add
we
some input and
add some input
in the
and
return of these
in the
inputs,
return of these
the
inputs,
machine will give us some
the machine
output.
will gives us
So
some
these are
output.
the keywords
So
which
these
we are
are the keywords which we are
given to this machine, and
given
this
to
will
this
return
machine, and this will return
this thing. If you
this thing.
don't able to
If
understand
you
this,
don't able
probably
to
you have
understand
missed a
this,
class. So
probably you have missed a
I
class.
will
So
not uh,
I will not
make you understand this. You have to
make you
Google it.
understand this. You
Then
have to
you
Google
have to
it.
go to
Then
the
you
YouTube
have to
to learn
go to the
about the
YouTube to learn about the
This
function.
is, I know this is
Function.
implementation. I know this implementation. Just
This
I
is
wanted to
pretty
know the
simple.
functionality of this. I wanted to know the functionality of that. So we can create a new map. So we can create a new map.
Basically,
The existing one,
where
right?
on which iterable which
where
we
on
are
which
using
iterable
.NET,
which we are
it will
using
return the
.NET,
same type
it
of
will return
iterable.
the same type of iterable.
Okay.
Okay.
On
Okay.
map, it will return map.
On
On
map, it
list,
will
it will
return map.
return list.
On
On
list,
set,
it
it
will
will
return
return
list.
set.
On set, it will
So
return
map
set.
basically we
So
use to
map
create
basically
something
we use to create
new
something
from the existing
new
data.
from the existing
Okay.
data.
Okay.
Okay.
Got
There
it.
There
you will basically see so many
you will
uses of these
basically
things.
see so many uses
But
of
for
these
now,
things.
you have to get on the
But for now,
concepts,
you have to
not the
get on the concepts,
usability and the
not the
practicality.
usability and the
You have to
practicality.
learn. Don't
You have to
you
learn.
don't need to know
You
where
don't
should I
need to
use
know
this
where should
or
I
not
use
to
this
use this.
or
Okay.
not to use
You have
this.
to learn
Okay.
these
You have
things.
to learn these
In
things.
the future, you will see
In
so
the
many
future, you
cases
will
where
see
you
so
have to
many
use
cases
this
where
thing.
you have to use
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
what is map
Any
entry?
another question?
Any another
What is
question?
map entry?
What
What
is?
is map
What
entry?
is?
Like, is it
Basically, this is the
Basically,
constructor.
this is the constructor.
for
Basically,
maps?
using this thing, we can
Basically, using this thing,
create
we
a
can
map. You
create
can
a
see
map.
here,
Okay,
You
map
can see here,
okay.
entry.
map entry.
This is also a
This is
type.
also a type.
This is also a thing.
This is also
So
a thing.
to create a
So
map,
to
So
create
it
a
is
map,
only used in
we have
maps.
used.
we have
Okay,
used.
We can also
okay,
use map
We
entry,
can also use map
and we can
entry,
provide simply
and
key
we
and
can
value
provide
pair,
simply key and
and it
value
will
pair,
convert into a
and it will
map.
convert
Okay.
into a map.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
You can see here
You
map
can see
entry,
here
string type
map
string,
entry, string type
map
string,
entry.
map
It
entry.
takes
It takes
key and value,
key and
creates
value,
an
creates an
entry with
entry
this key
with
and
this
value.
key and
Okay.
value. Okay.
Or I think we can also use
Or I
this
think
one.
we can also use this one.
Basically, we can't create map
Basically,
using this
can't
thing.
create
So
map
that's why
using
we
this
are
thing.
using map
So
entry.
that's why we are
Okay.
using map entry. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Go and find some more
Go and find
things
some
that
more
how we can create a map. Okay.
things that how we can
So
create
is
a
there
map.
any
Okay.
question who want to
So is
ask or
there any
any doubt
question
which has
who
not been
want to
cleared
ask or
yet?
any doubt
So
which
you can
has
ask
not been
again.
cleared yet? So you can ask again.
Any question?
Any question?
Okay, so now it's my turn to ask question.
Okay, so
So
now
how
it's
many
my
of you
turn
have
to ask
completed
question.
three
So how many